I know most of you have probably never had or even heard of fathead dough. It's essentially a dough made out of cheese. I melted together 3/4 a cup of mozzarella with an ounce of cream cheese, and now I'm adding 1/4 a cup of almond flour and an egg. You've got to trust the process here. I sprayed my parchment paper, spread it out as best you can. It goes in the oven for about 15 minutes at 400 degrees. You could totally turn this into a pizza. I just made a quick garlic butter and threw on some more cheese. It is so good. If you guys try it, tag me and let me know what you think.
The most delicious zucchini ricotta roll-ups you'll ever have. Let's go. 4 zucchinis cut into 4 equal pieces and cut a little bit off the end so that they can lay flat. Olive oil, salt, bake for 15 minutes until nice and soft at 400. In a bowl, ricotta, 1 egg, parmigiano, pinch of salt, basil, and stir. Marinara on the bottom, add a little teaspoon of ricotta in your zucchini, roll them up, sauce on top, mozzarella on top, and bake for another 20 minutes at 400. Enjoy and follow for more.
I was honestly so shocked to find out that so many of you really hate tomatoes. So here's another way I like to eat a cheeseburger. I pulled out my mini waffle maker. It's been quite some time. I had to clean it off. I have a little bit of mozzarella cheese at the bottom and half of an egg whisked. So I'm going to do that twice. Those are going to be my buns, and then I just assemble it like a regular burger. That's some bacon jam. Let me know if you guys want that recipe. It was so good. Tag me and let me know what you think if you try it. I take a couple pieces of lettuce, throw on some mayo, salt, pepper, and oregano, and then I top that with slices of provolone, pepperoni, and salami. Then I literally just roll them up. They are so good and filling. They taste like a unwich from Jimmy John's. I always like eating mine with some crunchy pickles. Let me know what you think if you try them.
Keto pizza, let me show you how I made it. Preheat your baby dash and spray with just a little bit of cooking spray. Add 1/4 of a cup of cheese. I'm using mozzarella today. Add some Italian seasoning, add some pepperoni, top it with another tablespoon of cheese, and shut your baby dash. When that light goes off, it's ready. When it's done, take it out and let it cool on a paper towel. It'll soak up that extra oil.
Have you ever tried making a chicken fajita one-pan meal? It's actually super easy. I just chopped up all my veggies. I did bell peppers, onions, jalapenos, seasoned with garlic, salt, onion, and chili flakes. Then moved on to seasoning my chicken. I used chicken breast, and then I just seasoned it with the taco seasoning from Trader's. Next, I lined my baking sheet with parchment paper, threw my chicken breast, all my veggies, and now we bake at 375. Look at this deliciousness. I ended up making tacos, and they turned out perfect.
Did you know you can make a pizza crust using a can of chicken, and it's actually so good? I mixed together 2 cans of chicken, an egg, half a cup of Parmesan cheese, basil, garlic powder, salt and pepper, and then I threw it on a lined baking sheet with parchment paper that I sprayed with some oil, flattened it out. It went in the oven for 30 minutes on 375, and then I topped it with Alfredo sauce, mozzarella cheese, bacon bits, and parsley. It went in the oven for about 15 more minutes. It was perfect. If you guys try it, tag me and let me know what you think. Let's make low-carb sushi. So start by laying down 4 pieces of smoked salmon, the bigger the better, and coat it in some nori seasoning and everything but the bagel. Pat it down with a piece of plastic wrap, flip it over, and start filling it with some cream cheese, cucumber slices, and avocado slices. Then very carefully tuck and roll it and cut it with a super sharp knife, dip it in some soy sauce. It is so good. If you guys try it, be sure to tag me and hit that follow button for more easy recipes. I'm one of those people that could eat a tomato like an apple, especially in the summertime. I love a good tomato. I saw a few videos for tomato wrapped burgers from In-N-Out. I had to try it at home. I have a giant beefsteak tomato here. Next time I would slice it just a little bit thinner, and then I built it just like a regular cheeseburger, and then wrapped it up in some parchment paper to make it easy to eat. It was still a little bit messy, but so good. If you try it, let me know what you think.
Here's another way to make a low-carb cucumber boat. Take a cucumber, cut it in half lengthwise, use a spoon to remove the seeds, and then use a paper towel to remove any excess moisture. Spread on some softened cream cheese, mashed avocado, and then sprinkle on everything bagel seasoning, some crumbled bacon, and some quartered grape tomatoes.
This is how you make one of my favorite recipes from my brand new ebook, Garlic Parmesan Smashed Brussels Sprouts. I've got about a pound of fresh Brussels sprouts here that I'm going to trim the stem off and throw into a large microwave safe bowl with a little bit of water. You could boil these, I just find the microwave so easy. I'm microwaving them for about 7 minutes, then I'm going to throw them on a lined baking sheet and smash them down with a cup. If they don't smash down really easily, keep microwaving them. And then I'm going to mix together some oil, garlic, and seasonings. You could use whatever you like for seasonings, but they do need a lot of salt. And then I lather that all over the Brussels sprouts, top it with a little mozzarella cheese and freshly grated Parmesan. Throw them in the oven. They are so good. Let me know what you think if you guys try them. Today for lunch, I packed my boyfriend turkey club wraps. These are so good. I used to make them for myself all the time. All you do is layer some turkey with a little bit of mayo or ranch, half a slice of Swiss cheese, some guacamole or avocado slices, bacon, and some shredded lettuce. Wrap them up. They're actually so much bigger than they look and really filling. If you guys make them, tag me and let me know what you think. Okay, so you hate bell peppers, but you still want a crunchy substitute for a sandwich. How about a pickle sandwich? I saw Cook and Erica do this a long time ago and it looked so good. I took a giant pickle and cut it in half. If you really like pickles, it will be perfect just like that. But if you're not a huge pickle fan, you could make them even thinner on the bottom so that it's not so much pickle on top and bottom. I assembled it like a regular sandwich, put 2 more half pickles on top. This was perfect for me. I thought it was so good. If you try it, let me know what you think.
I made a chicken salad tomato burger. Let me show you how I made this. I started with 2 thick slices of tomato. I added a little spicy hummus as my base and then seasoned with a little salt and pepper. I've seen everyone make a burger, but I decided to go with chicken salad. And you can't forget the pickles for that crunch. I topped it with the other half and wrapped it in parchment paper. This was totally worth the hype.
This has got to be the easiest recipe I've ever posted on here. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make chicken nuggets using a can of chicken. Yes, I said it, a can of chicken. I don't mind canned chicken. And even if you're not keto or low carb, I think this would be a really great recipe to whip up for little kids. I know how much they like chicken nuggets. All I'm doing is mixing together my can of chicken with a little bit of cheese and an egg, and then in another bowl I'm combining some pork rind crumbs, garlic powder, paprika, salt and pepper, but you could use whatever seasonings you like. And then I'm just going to form some little patties or little nuggets and dip it into the pork rind crumbs. I made 5 pretty big ones, but next time I do this I'm definitely going to be making them a lot smaller. I sprayed them with some oil, threw them in my air fryer at the highest setting for about 20 minutes and flipped them over halfway. Dip them in ranch. Let me know what you think if you guys try them. You know those big bags of green beans they sell at the grocery store that honestly do not look the best? I'm going to show you how I turn them into the most addicting, crunchy little snack. All I do is chop the ends off and then I boil them in beef broth. You could also do chicken stock or water. I just like to boil them a little bit before I throw them in the air fryer, otherwise they get kind of chewy. And then I mix them in just some butter, Cajun seasoning, and throw them in my air fryer until they're super crispy. I toss them every 5 minutes or so. They were amazing. If you guys try them, be sure to tag me and let me know what you think.